This is a journey deep into Saxony to the small town of Zschopau in what used to be East Germany, high in the forests and mountains near the Czech border. I want to get to the bottom of an amazing story about speed, about technology, loyalty and danger, and all at the time when the Cold War was at its very coldest. At the centre of the story is a man called Ernst Degner, handsome, ambitious, a loner, I think, and as fast as greased lightning on a motorbike.
The town of Zschopau was the home of the DKW factory. The factory was never bombed during the war, but the train lines were. So all around Zschopau and present-day Chemnitz, there were thousands of 125 two-stroke DKW motorcycles lying around, so everybody helped himself and nobody said anything.
What's the significance of the two-stroke engine? Why did that matter?
It mattered very much because a two-stroke engine has less moving parts than a four-stroke engine. It doesn't have a complicated valve system. What it does have are inherent weaknesses like spitting back through the carburetor, rotating in the wrong direction and using lots of fuel.
Even today, Zschopau lives and breathes bikes. This small town was once the home of two of the world's biggest motorbike manufacturers, MZ and DKW. When I was there, the wind cut like a knife and the snow was biting, even colder in the hills outside the town, where there is an amazing motorbike museum in a 16th century castle, Schloss Augustusberg. There, underneath the ancient turrets, is room after room of bikes, up to the most modern from the very earliest, built in 1885.
1932 was the
Jan Leek, who wrote the history of MZ, the East German motorbike makers and its racing team, was one of the few Westerners to get to know Walter Carden, MZ's main engineer, and the man who improved East German two-stroke motorbike engines until they were the best in the world.
Mr. Carden was a very unassuming man, but a technical genius. And in the late 50s and the early 60s, everybody knew that he had revolutionized the two-stroke engine. In 1961, he was the first to manufacture, to hand-build an engine with 200 horsepower per litre. It was a one...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?